Hello again, it's Joey Joe Maguire. Can't seem to get away from my favourite London watering hole. I am in the Cock Tavern, which sits on the end of North End Road, stone's throw away from Fulham Broadway Underground Station, about 500 yards away from Chelsea Football Ground. It's a wonderful Young's pub, fine example of a Young's pub. It is a retro bar, retro style bar restaurant with a to die for sun trap, also in retro style of our garden. Good food, good chef, well managed by a young man called Ziggy, and well trained staff, good ales, good food. What more can I say? That's the plug. I'm about to recite my latest poem. It's called Old Timer, and as per usual I wrote it in the early hours of this morning, and as per usual I always upload my poetry in a real situation, and here we are in the pub. Old Timer. The half dreams frequenting an old man's slumber were comforting to his soul. Memories were all he had to ponder as he waited with the ticking clock in his vile bedsit, nothing short of a cage, with walls closing in on him to claustrophobic levels, not fit for human habitation, and dare I say it, the cockroaches and the mice ate in. Still he'd had his day, fought in 2 wars, an old campaigner and survivor to hear his quack. Long ago sacrifices that meant little or nothing now. Why on earth had he bothered? He did not bloody know. Not many came by these days, a forgotten hero, whose medals never left the back of his sideboard. Nobody has time on their hands to visit an old man with nothing to offer other than the bad smell of depressing war stories. He was patiently seeing out his days, trying hard to stay positive just to please everyone. No sense fussing when his voice is no longer heard. He copes well considering, tries hard not to mention the depleting limits of his dying heart and the strength-draining nag of his infernal osteo. So he says little, doesn't want to be heard to complain, doesn't want to be a burden most of all. Things could be better, but he doesn't want to live life over again either. He gets by on his pension, only ever having known rationing. His only sadness, if it wasn't for the loneliness, no one would know he was there or even care.